Viewers, followers, friends and foes, welcome back to the MC Welds official show. Alrighty, I was at the yard doing some stuff. I've already been running around in town today. Took a load to the scrap yard early this morning. Took some material over to a sheet metal shop that they're gonna make us some parts, and was gonna start working on my big flatbed trailer, but we got another load coming from a machine shop up north down to a weld shop down south. So it's gonna be about a 2-hour round trip. Pretty easy, nothing crazy, but we're gonna go get this done, and it's probably gonna be raining by the time I get back to the yard. So hopefully not, but it's sprinkling right now, so it's supposed to rain the rest of the day. We've been pretty lucky so far, but I think my luck has just ran out. We are doing some trailer wiring, because there's no better time to wire your trailer. Well, I should reword that. There's no proper time to wire your trailer unless it's the day before you gotta use it, because that seems just like how it always is. It's always the day before you gotta do something. And there's also two types of ways that people can go about trailer wiring. I guess there's two types of trailer wiring, and those two types are factory and not factory. I'm using these little cheap ones. I got the nice expensive heat shrink ones, but I ain't using those. Not on my own stuff. Not on something this artsy, I guess. I don't know if you guys know what Blitz Week is, but where we're at, Blitz Week is where the state DOT comes around and starts basically making sure everybody's following the rules, and that's about the time of year they get really picky on stuff, because, you know, they gotta meet their quota, get a head start. So in order to prevent in order to prevent any more of my hard-earned money going to the government, I'm gonna spend a little time and money making sure these trailer lights work. And also, so you don't look like a ding-dong on the side of the road with the Boy Scout behind you. Because nobody wants that. This sucks. The wires are just barely long enough to make this happen. I might, you know what? Let's look for some more. Because I don't really want to be, hey, we got some wire. Pretty sure I have just single strand stuff somewhere. Right here. We'll just use that. And I'm gonna be pretty to the point on this. This is not something I want to take a whole lot of time with. This is something that I need up and going now, so I gotta make it happen. I don't like making these jumpers. I don't like doing it. It looks trashy, and it's not the proper way to do it. But it's not on a customer's trailer, it's on mine, so it's okay, I guess. Okay, I figured I'd show you guys a little trick. So I had some issues with this light. It wasn't turning on, and that's because it was pieced together several times on one round of wire. So I put some jumpers in there, you know, to make the problem worse. And here's what I figured out kind of helps me sometimes is, it doesn't matter too much with just the lights, but when you get into turn signals and stuff, it comes, you know, the certain wire that comes into play. So what I like to do is I leave my truck flashers on and my running lights, well, the flashers aren't on, but I leave my running lights on while I'm wiring this up. And what that's going to allow me to do is, once I get the right one, and before I even crimp it, I can see if the light's working or not. So figured I'd share that with you guys. Just something I figured out over the years. If you're having problems, even if you're just wiring it up, get a source hooked up to the front, get some 12-volt supply going to it, and just wire it up with the 12-volt running through the wires. That way, if you have any problem, you can see it before you crimp them. You can just stick the wire into the crimp and make sure everything works, and then go through and crimp them all, and then shrink wrap them and loom them and all that. But that way, you're not cutting out your work, because that sucks. That's what I had to do here. And the reason I had to do that here is because there's some other hack job, not just me, put 3 of these in one line, and that's doesn't give it the best connection. So that's the main reason. I think it was just also having some grounding issues down that way, and I must have wiggled something. Now it's working great. So we are all league well. Nice. See, another thing that helps, this is how you know you're a professional. I had to splice in some red primary wire in here, so I had to use the red crimps. You gotta match your wire color to your crimps, or else your lights won't work. Okay, she's hooked up. I do need to order some chains for it. I'm actually just gonna go to Menards and grab those. I don't have time to sit around and wait for them to get here. Need some reflective decals on the tongue and down the line of it. And I've got some lights to put under the fenders right here. I'm gonna wire them up into the turn signals, so that way mid-trailer, since this thing is like almost 30 feet long, I can, you know, it's visible. So that'll be cool. Not too worried about this cosmetically. I know it looks like absolute shit, but you know what? It's gonna work fine until I get it sold. Whoever the poor bastard is that wants to buy this thing. But if you notice how wide this front of this trailer is, I'm gonna do some testing real quick to see how tight I can turn this thing without digging into my bumper. Kind of some R&D, get acquainted with this trailer, so I kind of know more about it, know more how it handles. And all I'm gonna do that is just turn it. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn, stop, look at it, turn, stop, look at it. See right about there. Let's take a look at how much we can. Oh yeah, we can jackknife it pretty good in this truck. That's what I wanted to see right there. I wanted to see a decent sized gap. Now from in the cab, this is obviously getting ready to be a problem. I can see from my mirror, this is obviously getting ready to be an issue. But I wanted to see if what I was seeing through the mirror was what I was seeing back here, and kind of get a visualize a little bit what it looks like from the mirror. So when I see it in this position, when I see this part of the trailer from the mirror, I know I probably need to stop and readjust. All right, let's take this thing for a ride. Okay, I just got back from a little drive, and this is why we test things. Yeah, that needs to be connected. What's funny is, what the? Maybe I was just looking at that side. Okay, yeah. I was just looking at that side then. This side's holding up good. Other than that, my other only complaint is that, oh, it's all on that side. These wires hanging down look absolutely hideous. There we go, problem solved. There we go. Yeah. Let's get to work on that guy. Looks like we just need this guy. This. Everything else did okay though. Tires seem good. I mean, the truck, luckily, I mean, for the most part, Clifford can hardly even tell that there's a trailer back here, which is good because you can move a lot of stuff with the 3/4 ton truck, and for it to be hurting over a trailer this small is a bad sign. But now she handled great. She handled the trailer great. It's gonna be a good fit for this truck. And it'll also be a good fit for Berta. I mean, not Berta. Victoria. Because Victoria already weighs quite a bit. So, having this light trailer just to pull around a couple sticks of metal or some handrail is a good deal. Also, it's light enough to where if I needed to see, now watch this. Let me bring you guys over here so you can watch the whole process. I know there's a lot of grass in the way, but see this is what broke. I already got it crimped on. Watch that light come on. Ready? See that? That's all it takes. So that was the issue. It just obviously just popped out. I went down a size on this one. I went with a red one. I had a blue one, as you can see up there, crimped on them. Probably should have gone down a size anyway. Now, I just don't like all these wires. It's wet. Hanging down. We'll have to fix that. But, you know what? It's legal. So, we'll fix that when it becomes an issue and breaks again, right? So, I'm going to back this trailer on in to where it goes. But, now, this whole setup is good to go. My brother, he hauls with a gooseneck and a V10 with a day cab. It's not a 4-door, it's just a straight cab. And I haul with a V10 as well. So that's kind of cool. We work for the same company. It's our company. But I just think it's cool that both of our rigs, both of our trucks that we pull with and haul with are V10s. It's kind of cool. They're both 4-wheel drive too. Mine is 1 year, 2 years newer than his. His is a 99 and mine's a 2001. So, alright, let's go and hook this trailer. Nice. The other plus side, this got emptied today, so that's nice. We got that empty, that trailer ready to go. I'm feeling good about tomorrow. We got 2 jobs scheduled tomorrow. Keep an eye out for that video. Pretty sure I should be able to film both of them. Now, whether the fact I remember to film both of them or keep up with filming both of them, we'll have to see. Let's give this trailer a good sweep out for the day. I've been in and out of it a couple times today, so. Uh-oh. Am I leaking? No. Don't leak on me. It's always something with these cheap leaf blowers. Maybe it's just grease. I don't know. I think I'm gonna weed eat around my trailer. Well, that looks a lot better. If it wasn't gonna rain tonight, I'd probably wash the Victoria up. It's a little muddy for my liking, and it's got some brake dust all over, so definitely needs a wash. But it's supposed to rain tonight. It's sprinkling right now. If I try to wash that thing tonight, it's gonna be no reason, because it's gonna get filthy tomorrow. So I'll probably just leave it. I'd like to wash it because we got 2 new customers we're dealing with tomorrow, and usually I like to wash the truck, and I just like to keep it clean anyway. But especially when we got a new commercial client, I like to show up with a nice clean truck. But not if it's gonna get dirty again. Alright guys, that's all I got for this one today. Make sure you like, subscribe it, and all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Stay profitable.